Hello, everyone. This is Thara, an ocean fan, not jellyfish. Is now here back in the deep sea to greet everyone. Hi, guys. Sorry for a little bit long loading screen. There's a little bit of delay, technical issue a little bit. So, yeah, that's why the loading is going on a little bit longer than usual. I do apologize for that. But yeah, hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, and also for all Thai folks right here, happy Mother Day because today is our National Mother's Day. Yes, so yeah, don't forget to say love you to your mother if you guys still can. So yeah, it's National Mother's Day, and of course, since because in Thailand is National Mother's Day right now, so I thought why not today, since I'm gonna play Hades 2 today. So why not, we're gonna do a little bit of like a combo stream where I actually gonna yap about Greek mythology while playing Hades 2, and also I'm gonna do some mothers build. Yeah, mother with an S, mothers build. Because like this game, in terms of Greek mythology, there's a lot of mother figure or a lot of goddesses or figures that can be called mother in this game. And yeah, since my main goal right now for Hades 2 is to 100% the game, so there's only 2 quests left that require me to get 100%, which is one of them is the Arcana of Ages, and another one is Bearing Dark Gift. So the Bearing Dark Gift is actually I have to defeat Chronos, defeat the run using all of the weapon aspect, which I nearly complete all of them except only 3 of them, which is Aspect of Momus, Aspect of Pan, and then Aspect of Nyx. So it's National Mother's Day today, so I thought today we're gonna use Aspect of Nyx, and then we're gonna use Hera Boon. Yes. And potentially Hestia. No, not Hestia. Demeter. Yeah, Demeter Boon. Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that will be our goal, and if it's possible, then I'm gonna do the Arcana of Ages quest too, but I think I'm gonna leave it on 48 live. Yeah. Hello Ode, how are you guys? How are you? Evening Ocean Faye, happy Mother Day today na Ode. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy your holiday. How's it? How's your day today? I'm doing pretty good, my family went out to eat together today in some fancy schmancy restaurant, which is pretty expensive. Yeah, and the food is not even that good. Yeah. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We also went out for some more cozy dinner. Which is cheaper and it's pretty good. The food there is pretty good, especially the pork fried rice. So I have pork fried rice for dinner today. Yeah. But how are you, Ode? Hope you're doing well. Okay, it's a little bit laggy right here, so let me turn down my physics a little bit actually. Yeah. Okay, that should be better, right? That should be better. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna drink down a little bit of water. A little bit because somehow I'm a little bit exhausted today. I just returned back home not long ago too. So yeah, I didn't get a proper rest before stream just now. So if I sound a little bit tired, I do apologize. Yeah, I do apologize if I sound a little bit tired today, but because today I went out for a whole day. So, yeah. Yeah. My apologies, guys. My apologies. Okay, okie dokie. So. ちょっと待ってね. Somehow, I feel like today YouTube is a little bit buggy. Like, I do have a little bit of trouble running the stream, like trying to open the stream just now, but it's still pretty good. Doing well, consider a day off from the new project. I just have a breakfast with my mom. And then sleep all day, prepare for tomorrow morning meeting. Oh, in short, yeah, doing well lately. That's good to hear. That's good to hear though. Yeah, that's good to hear. So yeah, today our plan is gonna be playing Hades 2, of course, and gonna try, working on 100%ing the game so we can move on. Really? Yeah, like, oh my god, the fact that I said move on from Hades 2 is wild. like, not gonna lie, how the hell did I say move on? Like, listen, that is wild, man. That is wild, considering I played it for like 39 stream. Not including the off-stream play too. Like, holy shit, and then we're gonna move on, I think I'm gonna 100% on this game. And then I'm gonna move on to the next installment, which is gonna be Pyre. Yeah, which is a previous game from also Supergiant game. Yeah, which is the same game studio of Hades and Hades 2. But yeah, So I think it's gonna be like this stream and then one more stream before we move on, I think. Yeah, because I don't think today I will be able to do all the quests. So I think, yeah, we're gonna leave some of like the quest bit to the next stream. And maybe next stream we're gonna do a little bit of like 32 Fear Run a little bit. So, as like a goodbye. As like a grand finale or something like that. Yeah, because like we already did like complete most of the stuff now, and we only have like 3 achievements left to do. Well, technically 2 achievements that we have to do, which is Bearing Dark Gift and Arcana of Ages. And then another achievement is to complete all of the achievement basically. But yeah. So I guess without further ado, let's get ahead into the game, shall we? And of course, since it was a National Mother's Day today, I'm gonna do a little bit of a mother content today too, by using some mother aspect of motherness, and also use the keepsake, use the boon build of Mother Hera too. So yeah, that should be interesting. Don't you think so? And also I already did the aspect of Eos. I also completed the Great Chaos below now. So yeah, pretty good. I also complete the quest of this one.
Let me see.
Where is it? It's the nope. Where is it? Not you. Where is it? The shit. Which quest is this? Where is it? Where the frick is it? Improbable outcome. There it is. Yeah. So I did complete the improbable outcome off stream, and I also did complete the quest of prevail in the Great Chaos below. So yeah, we already completed that off stream. And then the only quest to complete to 100% the game technically is to complete the Arcana of Ages quest, which I need to use the Queen and the Judgment. Yeah, and to reach the lowest of the underworld and prevail there, using each of the different Arcana card, which I only have the Queen and the Judgment left, which is the 2 of the most difficult one to use. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting when we try to do that. Also, Bearing Dark Gift. This is gonna be the quest that I'm gonna focus on today. Also, we're gonna do a little bit of interesting thing is that this time while I play Hades 2, I'm gonna yap a little bit of Greek mythology fact. So it doesn't get too boring and then we can do a little bit of discussion. And of course, I might misremember some of the Greek mythology fact. Feel free to fact check me. Yeah, feel free to correct me if I say anything wrong. So yeah, so we can do a little bit of like something interesting for today. I think that should be interesting, right, guys? Okay, ちょっと待ってね. I feel like somehow the chat is low-key slow. ちょっと待って. I already did. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Today, we're gonna focus on this quest, Bearing Dark Gift, and we only have Aspect of Momus, Aspect of Pan, and then Aspect of Nyx left. Hello, Wano, how you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Also, am I? Yeah, I did. Okay. กินบาร์บีคอนมาแซ่บบอ Is it good? Also today, my main focus since it's National Mother's Day. Also, happy Mother Day to you too, Wano. Happy Mother Day to you. Yeah, so since it's National Mother's Day, so we're gonna do a little bit of mother content, which is I'm gonna use Aspect of Nyx, which I haven't done it yet. Yeah, so it said, daughter of the god of death shall prevail against either of her ultimate adversary using each and every aspect of the nocturnal arm available for her. Happy Mama Day to you too. Thank you. Hope you have a great day today. You got holiday, right? Yeah, you got holiday today, right, Wano? And I hear some fireworks going on outside. Wait, this is a firework. Wait a second. Is that a firework or a thunderstorm? It's a freaking firework. Okay. Yeah. It's Mother's Day firework going on outside right now, y'all. That's why me eat big barbecue. Ooh, yeah. So today,
Crowded.
Today me did head out. Yeah, me did went out to eat with my family too. But for dinner we did get some cozy, it's a restaurant that near our home. Yeah, and they did like a home cooked meal there, and it was so good. I love their pork fried rice so much, so I did like chuck in a lot, quite a lot of them. Yeah, so I think we're gonna use Aspect of Nyx, and let's see. Oh, I can't upgrade anything else. I don't have enough stone, but yeah, it's totally fine. We already like maxed out level Aspect of Nyx. So I think it should be good. Even though I'm gonna say this, I'm not really fond of Aspect of Nyx that much. Not gonna lie. Pretty hate it. Not gonna lie. So get the dog now. Oh yeah, I think my dog already. Yeah, let me check with my sister for a second.ฝากไปดูหมาหน่อยครับ ผมติดสตรีม ขอบคุณครับ Thanks. Okay, yeah. I already messaged my sis to go check on my doggo now. So I think it should be good. Hopefully, finger crossed. Yeah, okay. Also a little bit of fun fact. So yeah, as I said in the title, we're gonna do a little bit of fun facts while we do Greek mythology fun fact while we do the run. So this should be interesting, right? Hopefully. Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting how the runs go. So yeah, we're gonna do Aspect of Nyx with Hera keepsake to celebrate National Mother's Day a little bit. And of course, I'm still gonna use Rocky as per usual for extra damage right there. So yeah.
Dare I take
And
advance?
I'm not gonna use any like fear stuff. And yeah, first run
Here we
of the
go.
day. Here we go. Okay, so first fun fact of the day is about Erebus. So yeah, our first location that we're gonna visit is Erebus, of
Isn't that
course.
so, my dear? And on this night, I shall accompany you from the very start until the...
I don't know. I'm not sure how I can do this properly, but yeah. So basically, Erebus can be, in terms of Greek mythology, Erebus can also be the place, and it's also actually like a god that is personification of darkness too. So yeah. And Erebus is the son of chaos. Yeah, so Erebus is actually born alongside with Nyx, Gaia, and Eros in some mythology. And Erebus is also Nyx's husband, which they have a child, I would say. So they have a son and a daughter together, which is Ether and Hemera. So yeah, Erebus can be depicted as both location and also a god, like a primordial god, I would say that. So yeah, in Hades game, they actually do it as the location. But in some of the mythology, Erebus is actually like a primordial god too, alongside Nyx. So when the night falls, Nyx will also, alongside Erebus, just cover the sky with a dark mist. And then when the dawn came, their daughter, Hemera, will kind of like fade away all the mist that Nyx made and then open the sky with the daylight. So basically, Ether is the primordial god of light, and then Hemera is the goddess of day. And these two are son and daughter of Erebus and Nyx. But the other child of Nyx, they are actually born solely from Nyx. So all the characters that we see in this game, like for example, both game actually. So like Thanatos, Nemesis, what else? Ares, Moros. Those guys are actually born solely from Nyx. So Nyx is actually asexually like give birth to all these like demons and demoness. So a lot of like the gods that are a child of Nyx, they are actually like born solely from Nyx. Oh, I can't buy anything. But hi, Nemesis. Yeah, so Nemesis is actually the Retribution incarnate, of course. And she actually have a lot of role in terms of mythology. Well, not that much, but like there's some like mythology about it. One of them is that she actually the one who cursed Narcissus to fall in love with his reflection in the water too. And let's see, what should I go? I'm actually gonna go for this one. And hopefully I'm not gonna... No, I also... Nonetheless, I still hate it. Okay. So yeah, when since we use the aspect of Nyx this time, so we're gonna do a little bit of fun facts about Nyx a little bit more, even though I already talked like most about like stuff, So Nyx is the primordial goddess of night.
Whatever you were paid was not enough.
It ought to be all hands on deck when we have the Titan's armies battering our gates. But wine-loving Dionysus, he so desires peace, yet refuses to fight for it. Oh, I'd drown his sorrows myself if I but knew where he went.
She's a mommy, a muscle mommy. Hell yeah. So she parts of Mother's Day too. You can say that. You can say that, muscle mommy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so we got Poseidon Boon here. And he talked about okay, the Titan army. So they talk a little bit of the Titan War. So actually in the past, when the Olympians got their, enthroned, took the power, some of the Titans are kind of like held grudge against the Olympians. So they plotting to fight the Olympians, so that's why it called Titans War. And some of the mythologies say that Gaia herself because Gaia is the mothers of these Titans, so she have a little bit of like a grudge against the Olympians. That's why she kind of like said to all the Titans to like, try to defeat the Olympians. But in the end, the Titan prevails. Majority of the Titans got thrown into Tartarus. So yeah. So yeah, that's also including like the most like important Titan that we known in terms of like Titan War. One of them is Atlas. Yeah, Atlas, which is also a father of Calypso. Yeah, so when the Titans was lost to the wars, majority of them got thrown into Tartarus, but Atlas, he got cursed to carry the sky for his whole life. And then Calypso, which is his daughter, got cast out to Ogygia Island and stay isolated there for eternity, basically. Okay, let's go do that one. Also, I need to find like some magic or any like boon that can replenish magic. That would be good too. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, a little bit more about Nyx is that, well, to be honest, we don't have that much of a lore on Nyx because like in terms of like primordial gods and things like that, we don't have that much of a lore in terms of Greek mythology. Most of them appears in like Orphic mythology or some a little bit of like teeny tiny text, Yeah, so for Selene, when it's come to Selene and Helios, most of people will kind of like confuse them with Apollo and Artemis, basically, right? Because some people will say Apollo is a god of sun and Artemis is a goddess of moon. But in terms of this, they tend to get confused with Helios, which is the personification, or it can be called god of sun, and the goddess of the moon, which is Selene too. So in terms of this, I would say Apollo is more of like a goddess of like... No, Apollo is more like a god, god of a lot of things. Like god of light, god of sun, he is a god of music and things like that too. So Apollo is more like a god. When it comes to Helios, he is more like a personification of the sun. Yeah, so you can think about it like that. Same as Selene. Artemis, even though some of them said she's a goddess of the moon, like Artemis, she is a goddess of the moon. But to be honest, Artemis is actually goddess of the hunt. And then Selene is the real goddess of the moon, but she can also be the personification of the moon too. So yeah, that might be easier for you guys to remember, like who is like the god of sun and who is the goddess of the moon. So basically, Helios and Selene are more like personification of sun and moon. Yeah. Okay, let's do... Moon Water is fine.
The trap is set.
Okay, let's do a little bit of fishing here, shall we?
Mine.
Yeah, so in terms of like primordial god, we don't have that much of like a text about it, except their like kind of like origins and their family tree in a sense.
Watch your aim.
But for Nyx, in terms of Nyx, she is well known to have a lot of powerful children, I would say. Because if you think about it, like children of Nyx are really, I would say have a lot of crucial role in terms of like, taking care of all like the stuff and things that's going on around the world, even human behavior too, Because if you look at Nemesis, she is retribution, she can be like a justice
Sister Autumn.
thingy. Ares is the goddess of strife. Momus is the god of doom. Thanatos is a god of a good death. And then there's another goddess who is the personification of a Baghdad, which is also children of Nyx. And then there's Hypnos, god of sleep. And there's Charon, the boatman who ferry all the souls to underworld. So yeah, these are all like children of Nyx that are pretty like influential, you know. There's also like god of old age. What else? There's a lot, you know, because there's only a few children of Nyx that actually appears in the game, while in reality there's a lot more names to be stated in terms of children of Nyx. Also, a lot of them have a crucial role in the hero like mythology. For example, Heracles mythology. There's Hesperides. They are Nyx's daughters. Yeah, the Moirai, the Fates, Oneroi. The Onerois, the Fates, also Nyx's daughters. So yeah, there are a lot of like influential children of Nyx right here. Also, Artemis is here. Let's go for Lethal Snare, why not? Okay.
Guide you home tonight.
We're gonna do a little bit of hammer right here, shall we? So in terms of like the foes, like the enemies in this game, I'm not gonna mention them that much considering like some of them aren't like really have in like the mythology. Some of them are just like game-based design, you know? So I'm not gonna mention them, to be honest.
All right.
Like so. Let's see. Let's go for this.
Something in the earth.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. There's a lot of enemy right here. Okay. Not that bad. Still not that bad.
Some bones.
Okay, I actually gonna go for Palm this time. Who's that lucky man that has this powerful woman, or she is single mom? Nyx is actually, well, you can say a single mom. She actually have a son and a daughter with Erebus, which is a personification of darkness. Like really, really darkness. And of course, it is the first region. You know, Erebus can be described as a location and also a primordial god. So yeah, in terms of Erebus as a primordial god, he, alongside Nyx, at night they will cover the sky in dark mist together. And they actually born from chaos together. And they have a son, which is named Ether, which is a god of light. And then there's Hemera, the goddess of day. So yeah, Erebus and Nyx have a child to get a son and a daughter together. But the rest of Nyx's child are born solely from Nyx. So basically, she low-key a single mom to majority of her child, except only 2 of her child are born from Erebus and herself. So yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. Pretty cool fun fact right there. Also, some of the mythology, they also said that Eros is a child of Nyx too. But some of the mythology said that Eros is a child that born from chaos.
Has to meet a certain standard, and who better to approve that standard than Night herself?
Okay, here comes the Hecate. So Hecate is actually got a lot of like names and stuff. You know, she is the goddess of witchcraft. She is a goddess of necromancy. She is the goddess of the crossroad. She also goddess of the ghosts, and yeah, so pretty much a lot. And she actually have a crucial role when it's come to the abduction of Persephone, because she is also the one who guides Demeter to find Persephone when Persephone got abducted by Hades. And then after Persephone's stay in the underworld, Hecate was assigned to be kind of like a personal caretaker of Persephone when she was in the underworld. And she usually got depicted to hold 2 light torches. And she kind of like taking care of like the crossroads and stuff like that. Got that universe first single mom. Yeah.
From everything I know of Nyx, she doesn't seem the sort to physically come to blows. She needed such a weapon to bring the underworld to order.
She needed such a weapon to be feared. But that was long ago. Night was not as widely known as she is now. Yet the black coat remains in perfect working order.
Can we assume that she is a universe first entity or anyone come before her? Chaos. Chaos. Chaos is the beginning of all things. When there are nothing in the world, there's chaos. And then chaos gives birth to Erebus, Tartarus, Nyx, Eros, Gaia, in some mythology. So 5 children. And then there's the rest of things. So you know, like some of the mythology, Erebus is consorted with Nyx, and then they give birth to Aether and Hemera. And then there's Gaia, who of course married to Uranos, which is like basically like, if I remember correctly, is her son, or not. Actually, I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly. Wait. Uranos is a child who? I can't remember, like, I think it's Tartarus. Yeah, I think Uranos is a child Tartarus, if I remember. No! Typhon is a child Tartarus. Yeah, I need to fact check that a little bit, but yeah. But yeah, everything started from chaos. Just so you know. Whoop! Here we go, here comes Hecate boss fight right there. And yeah, of course, I'm gonna say that Hades 2 actually do the pretty good research on like Hecate design, considering like she most likely to appear in the form of holding a 2 light torches, which is become one of our weapons in the game too, and her main weapon in the boss fight too. So it's pretty cool to see that.
Good.
Okay, let us move along here. And yeah, another fun fact is that she actually have 2 animal familiar for Hecate, that is. Hecate, she have 2 animal familiar. One is a dog, and another is a polecat, which is a species of a weasel family. And the dog name is Hecuba, and the polecat name is Gali. And if you guys already play Hades 2 for a while, you probably noticed that Hecuba, we have the dog and the polecat familiar called Hecuba and Gali. So yeah, they are actually Hecate animal familiar in the Greek mythology too, which in the Ovid metamorphosis, it is actually believed that Hecuba is the if I remember, is the queen who got cursed, the queen Hecuba who got cursed into a dog.
Change things up.
And then Gali is also so theirs is two of the myths. One of them is the witch called Gali that got cursed into a polecat, and then another one is the queen called Galite, if I remember correctly, Galite, who got cursed into a polecat by another goddess, and then Hecate adopted her as the animal familiar. So yeah, they actually do a pretty well research right there, you know, in terms of mythology.
The bangle.
Because if you guys remember, when we started the game, we saw a dog and a polecat together near Hecate. So yeah, those are Hecuba and Gali as in mythology. And they still keep the name, just like in the, they still keep the name in the game. So it's pretty good. Okay, so let's do Demeter next, because she is considered mother too. You know, she is the mother of Persephone, even though she can be considered our grandma, but she is also mother because she is mother of Persephone and Persephone is our mother. Yeah, Persephone is Melinoe mother in this game, by the way, in this game.
Closer to Tartarus.
Yeah. Okay, so next region that we're gonna go is Oceanus, which also have two of the myths. One of them is that it is a location. Yeah, so Oceanus is the location, which is the sea that actually covers all the land. So ancient Greeks believed that Earth is flat. So of course, they believe that the land are limited and then the land are all surrounded by water, which is called Oceanus. And if you sail the boat, like sail the ship beyond Oceanus, you cannot return to like the world of the living anymore because beyond Oceanus is the land of the dead or underworld, basically. So of course, if you guys watch the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan version, of course, you guys will probably see that the way they go head to the underworld is they kind of like travel the ship beyond Oceanus to find another land, which is like a underworld area, kind of in a sense. But yeah, that is also Oceanus zone. But another mythology is that Oceanus is actually a primordial god. Yes.
Of use. I'll hold my threat to freeze his oceans then.
Yeah, so Oceanus is also a primordial god, and it's actually no. Oceanus is not a primordial god. Oceanus is actually a titan. Yes, Oceanus is actually a titan in another mythology. And he actually like the king of the sea that rules the sea before Poseidon. So Oceanus kind of ruled the sea before Poseidon with his queen Thetis. Not the same Thetis, but yeah. So they rule the queen. So they rule the sea together, and they actually give birth to 6,000 child. Yeah, so Oceanus have 6,000 children, which are kind of like river gods and the Oceanids. Yeah, their child are the Oceanids and some of the river gods. Okay, so let me go through that one, which is pretty cool. And actually, Oceanus is one of the gods that got like exempted from getting punished during the Titan War, because during the Titan War, Oceanus did not participate in it, so he kind of like got exempted from getting punished by the god. So yeah. And we got to fight the vermin here right now. So we don't have that much of a mythology with the vermin, except that I'm not sure if there's like a mythology with the vermin. It's, vermin is kind of like, universally like dirty things, like the source of plague and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna go through it that much, Yeah, I'm trying to be careful right now not to like, get hit by it because its damage is pretty, hell. Yeah, got it. Mother of mother, yeah. Quote mare or granny sounds like it. Yeah, basically Demeter is granny,
Markings on your armaments are reminiscent of the goddess Nyx.
6,000 kid, yes.
Saw the forging of the nocturnal
So
arts,
majority of these
which once wielded
6,000
in
kid are Oceanids. Just so you know. And for Ares, eh? So Ares, even though he is not that much of a god that people mostly worship, because he is known for his hot-headed and, crazy, like, bloodshed war and things like that, compared to Athena, which is a god of war in terms of, like, strategic war. But I'm gonna say that Ares actually have some of the good side himself too. One of that is that he is actually a god for women. Because one of the mythologies said that he actually, go to take a revenge for his daughter when his daughter got raped by another god like son. So yeah, to be honest, like he is the only god that stand up for like a girl who got raped in Greek mythology. So that's pretty cool. And another mythology for Ares is that in the Iliad, he actually got stabbed by Diomedes and he go cry boohoo to Zeus, and then Zeus just go, fuck it. Like you are just that weak. So he kind of like, you know. Yeah, so, you know, Ares got stabbed by Diomedes in the Iliad and Zeus did nothing about it. So, yeah, Ares is kind of, you know, he's a little bit sad, you know, because even the Olympians did not care about him that much, to be honest. Oh, Nyx is here.
Make you a deal, but only if you've got the coin for it.
Okay. No, not Nyx, Nemesis. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna accept it. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one. Yeah. So that's pretty much it of the lore that I have right now. So let's continue to play the game for a little bit right here. I don't know how my sound looks like for today. My brain is, to be honest, my brain is not that braining today. Not gonna lie, my brain is not that braining today. So if I say anything wrong, I do apologize because I'm a little bit wonky right now, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go for Charon. So for Charon, of course, he is one of the Nyx's children. He have a pretty important role, which is he is a ferryman who row a boat across the river Styx to guide all the souls into the underworlds. And the way for all the souls to be able to cross to the underworld safely is that when the ancient Greeks gonna bury the dead, they gonna place 2 of the coins into the mouth. Some of them said into the mouth, some of them say onto the eyes. But yeah, these coins are called Charon's oboe. And what they believe is that the dead gonna use this coin to pay for the ride for Charon. And yeah, if you guys don't have any coin to pay for Charon, then you're gonna become a wandering soul that cannot, you know, go to the underworld. You're gonna wander on land like aimlessly all the time, basically that. It's okay. Even this is a holiday, I'm still tired after sleep all day. Yeah.
And you as well, Boatman.
Also, I went out all day today, so yeah, I'm a little bit exhausted, so I do apologize for that. Okay, let's go that way.
Your path has led to Poseidon.
Okay, now it's time for Scylla boss fight. And in terms of Scylla design in this game is pretty interesting, I'm gonna say that.
Little squabbles. But thanks to you, we started fighting with each other in public. And we can't have that.
Yeah. So Scylla, as I said in Nerd Under the Sea before, but that one I said in Thai. So basically, Scylla is a monster, which is top part is a woman, and then bottom half is actually six-headed have 6 head with monsters. Some of them are said like, you know, dragon-like head. Some of them say dog-like head. But in Homer, they describe that Scylla have a voice kind of like a dog barking. And yeah, Scylla also appears in the hero's journey 2 times. First of them is the Argonauts, so basically the Jasons and the Golden Fleet. So the Argonauts have to move through this kind of like water channels too. And that time, they got saved kind of like by Hera. So goddess Hera actually protect the Argonauts crew, so no one dead from Scylla. But another encounter is that from Odysseus from the Odyssey, and Odysseus have to make choice between Scylla and Charybdis. So there is the terminology between Scylla and Charybdis, which is mean that you kind of like stuck between a scenario that you can't even choose, because if either you choose, you're gonna lose something or it's gonna be bad for on both sides. So yeah, there is a terminology called stucking between Scylla and Charybdis, and another idiom is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now you see the connection? You see the connection? So there's a term called stuck between Scylla and Charybdis, and there's idiom that have the same meaning, which is stuck between a rock and a hard place. And if you already played this game, you probably already know that one of the songs that Scylla can play is called Rock in a Hard Place, because it's a play on this idiom, y'all. But yeah, so in terms of in the Odyssey, so the Odysseus decided to go on Scylla way, because if they go on Charybdis way, the whole ship gonna get sunk down and everyone's gonna die. And if you go through Scylla, at least 6 lives will be dead, but like, you know, majority of the crew still gonna survive. That's why Odysseus kind of like choose to go through Scylla path, and you know, as you guys all know, 6 of the crew got snatched and eaten by Scylla, but the rest are pretty good, you know. So yeah, and for the game, they kind of like put Scylla together with the 2 of the sirens, which is not mid accurate siren, I'm gonna say. These siren design are actually Hollywood-defied. Hollywood-defied kind of siren, because if you look at sirens in Greek mythology, they are actually half woman and half bird. But when it's come to like Hollywood stuff, they don't see half woman, half bird attractive. So they kind of like change the siren design into more like a mermaid to actually give that appeal of like a beautiful woman, you know. So yeah, that's why people kind of like misunderstand mermaids and siren kind of like similar together, when in reality sirens are half woman, half bird. So yeah, the more you know. And of course, it's a pretty good choice, I would say, when it comes to like, you know, matching Scylla with sirens. At first, I just thought like, why Scylla isn't with Charybdis, you know, because like in terms of mythology, Scylla is supposed to be with Charybdis. But the more I like played through, I'm kind of like, kind of understand, because they're gonna keep Scylla and Charybdis to Vows of Rival mode. Say that. And the way they put sirens in this one too is because, you know, in the Odyssey, Odysseus, before meeting Scylla, they also encountered the sirens too. So it's pretty cool that they put these 2 together and then like form a band, which is pretty cool. And also, of course, the song are freaking banger, of course. And they actually given a name of the 2 sirens too as Roxy and Jetty. Pretty cool.
It worked on them at all. Night Bloom normally only works on the dead.
Oh yeah, I already complete the Night Bloom thingy on the sirens now, so it's pretty cool. Okay. Or I just play Baldur's Gate 3 all night. That's why I'm so tired, lol. Found the new addicted game in the middle of 2026. Actually, you know what? I also wanted to play Baldur's Gate 3 too, because like in Hades community, they also play kind of like do a little bit of crossover over like Hades and Baldur's Gate, which is pretty cool. So I'm low-key interested to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm not sure if I can play it on stream or not, because I heard that they kind of like rated quite high, you know, kind of like PG rated a little bit, if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure if we can stream that one or not. But yeah, I'm pretty interested in Baldur's Gate 3.
This is my band. And if anybody's gonna turn Jetty and Roxy red with rage against each other, it's not going to be you! Right, gals?
Also, it's pretty cool. Like a little bit of like mentions on Skilla design because this Skilla design, she turned into like octopus kind of mermaid thingy, which is pretty interesting choice in terms of design, I would say. Also, we got Bewitching Eye song, another bangers, of course. All the Skilla songs are banger, So, my main focus when my main what is it called suggestion when you try to fight Skilla is that I'm gonna mainly focus on Roxy first, then Jetty, and then Skilla. But it can be swapped between Skilla and Jetty. But I would say my main priority is to go for Roxy because she can do a lot of like wide range damage, which can be pretty hard to dodge if you guys are just like a beginner. So yeah, and now here comes the second phase, which is you're gonna have like a feature artist here, and as you guys see, it can be pretty damn hard to fight if you don't get rid of Roxy that fast, especially in the second phase. Oh, I ran out of magic. So yeah, it can be quite annoying, so I would suggest getting rid of Roxy first. Then we can go either Jetty or Skilla. Both are fine, not gonna lie. So yeah. So I get rid of Jetty now. And now Skilla left. Like so. Forgot about running out of magic. And then last burst of Skilla is that we're just gonna bust through it. Nothing to worry that much. And we're good. We're good. Like so.
For me.
So yeah, we are done. And next is the Fields of Morning. So, in terms of the mythology of the Fields of Morning, which is our next region, is that first thing first, I need to choose the boon first for a second. Sorry, guys. I think I'm gonna go for it. You know what? Aphrodite is also mother of Cupid. We can go for Aphrodite a little bit,
Time to dry
Okay, so a little bit of lore in terms of Fields of Morning. So Fields of Morning is actually another region of the underworld. So it's underworld region, which is the location that's specifically held for all the souls that kind of like die from tragic love mainly.
Rocky Fetch.
So tragic love, either they got killed from love or they committed suicide from heartbreak. Basically. So all the souls that can be found here are all like souls that suffer from heartbreak. One of them is Echo, but the most popular, like the most widely known soul that actually resides in the Fields of Morning is Dido from the Aeneid, which is the lore is that if you guys know about the Aeneid by Virgil, she is actually fell in love with Aeneas. But Aeneas did not kind of like accept her love, so she died from heartbreak. And later Aeneas did meet her in the underworld, which is in the Fields of Morning, and he actually pretty regret of like how he kind of like a reason that Dido's died, and she ended up resides in the Fields of Morning. And in terms of like, Greek mythology,
Illuminate my path.
Fields of Morning is like a place that like, for a soul that isn't doing great and also isn't doing bad. So yeah, they just reside here.
Come on.
They're specifically for those who have like died from tragic love or heartbreak. For sure. Another soul that is popular here is also Echo, who died from, wasn't able to tell Narcissus that she actually loves him.
What a mortifying time to receive guests. We've been preoccupied receiving enemies.
Yeah, and another Greek mythology character that also appeared in the Fields of Morning too in the mythology is Pasiphae. If you guys don't know who is Pasiphae, she is the Cretan queen, and she got cursed by Poseidon to fall in love with a Cretan bull and then give birth to Minotaur. So she ended up in the Fields of Morning too. And all of these texts that actually describe about these events are actually written mostly in the Dante's Inferno by Virgil. So yeah, Aeneas also is coming before Dante's Inferno. So they are both written by Roman poet named Virgil. So yeah. You know, and if you guys don't know about Dante's Inferno, it's basically just like a huge fanfic about him going through like layers of hell, kind of things like that. So yeah, it's pretty hectic, I would say. Okay.
2 more to go, I think.
But it's pretty interesting too. I'm also interested to talk about, you know, Dante's Inferno and like one of the Nerd Under the Sea episode too, if I got the chance. I would say that. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Like so. Let's see. I'm just gonna do this
The
one.
black coat shines.
Okay,
Grow
so let's
golden once again.
open this. And here we go. I'm actually gonna get rid of some of these guys first because it can be pretty annoying. Okay, like so.
Got you.
And I'm gonna get rid of these guys too. Like that. Okay. I would love to hear the story to Dante's Inferno, right? But I haven't like properly read it yet, so it's gonna take a while, you know. The reason why I actually interested in Dante's Inferno is because I watched the cartoon series called Over the Garden Wall, which is actually inspired from Dante's Inferno. So it's actually pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, it would be interesting if I like talk about this Roman poet too, considering the Aeneid is actually kind of like another version that mentioned about Trojan War
Let's keep
too.
going.
And it's actually the version that mentioned a lot of detail of about the Trojan War after the Iliad. So yeah, it's pretty cool to read the Aeneid too, which is a story about Aeneas, the Trojan warrior who actually survived the Trojan War. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's go for go.
For me? You sure?
Also, I'm gonna give the gift for Echo a little bit. So for Echo's
As we've
lore,
gotten to know each other more, Echo, I wanted to get you something special if you're up for it. This is ambrosia from the tallest peaks of Mount Olympus.
The tallest peaks of Mount Olympus. Peaks of Mount Olympus. The tallest peaks of...
what?
Echo, did you just... You
She
said
tried to
something. You said
resist the
"I"
curse.
in your own words. I know I heard you say it.
Heard you say it. I know. I hear you. And I thank you. This ambrosia, it's doing this for me, I think, but I don't think that it will last for long. For long.
Holy shit!
Then I shall get more. Echo, this is amazing. I knew ambrosia could be good, but not this good.
Not this good. Not this... This is hard for me to explain, but I don't need any. Don't need any.
Echo, what happened? The ambrosia. You don't need any more for now. It was too much.
It was too much. Too much. Too much.
All right.
Whoa. Wait, she kind of like trying to resist her curse. That is actually pretty cool. That is actually quite cool. So yeah, in terms of Echo, so basically she got cursed because she actually helped Zeus hide about the affair of Zeus. So she kind of like got cursed by Hera to not be able to tell anyone about her own in her own word at all. So she can only copy the word from other people, but she can't speak her own mind at all. So basically that. And she actually fell in love with Narcissus, who also got cursed to fell in love with his own reflection. So their story are kind of like a tragedy where Echo got cursed that she could not speak her own mind, and she can only copy others' words, echoing others' words, while Narcissus also got cursed by can only fell in love with himself. So yeah. So because it was too hard to bear with it, Narcissus kind of end his life. So yeah, Narcissus end his life because he could not bear the fact that he could not, love himself. So he kind of like end his life. And then Echo actually watched Narcissus die, like in front of her eyes. Like the man she loved die in front of her eyes, which is pretty tragic. And Echo actually tried to talk to Narcissus at one point, but because of the curse, she cannot like tell him her feeling properly, and Narcissus just kind of like shun her away because she is being kind of like a weirdo. So yeah, it's pretty tragic.
The spirits of the dead.
Okay, so let me do this first.
Good.
Well, alcohol can cure the curse. Yeah, that is pretty interesting for this game, I would say. Oh, thank you, Echo, for sponsoring this. Okay, here comes our third boss, which is the Inferno Beast, and it's actually Cerberus, our Cerberus boy. And for Cerberus, for the fact about Cerberus, so we already know about Cerberus is actually like the underworld guard dog. He's actually like a donkey boy for Hades. But do you guys know about his origin? So if you guys don't know, the one who gave birth to Cerberus is actually Typhon. So yeah, Cerberus is actually children of Typhon. So just so you know. And one of like the most popular lore about Cerberus is come in the 12th labor of Heracles, where one of his labor is that he have to do is that he have to bring Cerberus out from the underworld, which is considered very impossible, but he is actually successfully bring Cerberus out of the underworld. Against its will though, nonetheless. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But not that much of a lore on Cerberus that much, to be honest. So yeah, that's pretty much all of its lore. Also, which
All right, boy, calm yourself.
kind of messed up on that.
If all of this was but a playful game for the three-headed Cerberus, then he at least is finally took it out.
Well, I don't know about this, doggy. Yeah, not that much of information about this doggy. Besides that, he is like the guard dog of the underworld, and he's like Hades' dog. And then he appears in the Heracles 12th labor. But yeah, his origin is actually born from Typhon, the fathers of all monsters. Actually,
So much dust.
But now I know. Now you know. Now you know some new fun facts right there. Okay. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go for knuckle bones. Yeah, I think this time I'm gonna go for knuckle bones this time. I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for knuckle bones. Okay, I'm gonna keep the money and let's descend down to our last location before we meet Chronos, which is Tartarus. And yeah, Tartarus, just like Erebus, is also can be a location and also a primordial god that is born from chaos, just like Erebus and Nyx. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And in terms of Tartarus, it's actually a father of wait, I can't remember. Actually, I remember that I just read that Tartarus also have a child, but I can't exactly remember who is it. But yeah, for in terms of the location, Tartarus is actually like a prison that is located even below the underworld. So actually, it's like is located at the lowest depth of the earth, even below the underworld. So
These
yeah.
blessings are mere trifles, but if they have been effective, so be it.
And it's a location to hold all the souls that actually commit all the wrongdoings. So basically, most of the residents that stay in Tartarus, for example, in the first game, Sisyphus, of course, all the Titans, the Titans that joined the Titan War, of course, most of them, majority of them got thrown into Tartarus. And it's actually described to be like a prison to torture all the souls that commit all like these wrongdoings, such as like murderer, defying the gods. For example, they will be here in Tartarus. So let's see. Let's go for Old Grudge.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, so we have Hades here, of course. And yeah, the room right here that we are staying in right now, if you guys already play Hades 1, you will know that in Hades 1, this is actually the location where we can find the NPC called Sisyphus. And he is actually the king that tried to defy death, even held Thanatos captive. Yeah, which is creates so many chaos in the world. So Sisyphus got held prison here, where he got cursed to roll the boulder up the mountain, and then when he reached the top of the mountain, the boulder kind of like rolled back down, so he had to like roll it back up to the mountain again for eternity right here. So yeah, we got the Bodhi right here, Bodhi right here, and yeah, let's continue to the next room. Right here. So actually I don't have that much of a lore in this region that much to tell you guys, because there's not much of like a Greek mythology behind it, and I can't remember the Titan's name in the Titan War that much, so I can't talk about that too. I need to go read that things again before I can tell you guys the facts and lore about that one. The Titan War, which is pretty canon driven in terms of Greek mythology too. To be honest, I should read more on that. So yeah, there's not much for me to spill the facts here for you guys. Nonetheless, if I can think of something, then I'm gonna say it. If I can think of something, that is. Oh, I forgot to take the coin jar. Dang it. Okay, I got this one. Okay. Not gonna lie, I hate this room because of how much the laser is in this room. Okay. I would appreciate it if you guys can just stay still. Okay, I'm gonna... For the trick for all the enemies in the Erebus, I would suggest if there's a money coin, get rid of the money coin first. If there's these hourglass dudes, get rid of those first, and then the rest. Yeah, that's pretty much it that I can say. Also, if there's this rat wizard thingy, get rid of that guy first, of course. Like so, coin bag right here, get rid of it first, of course. Because it can spill laser attack like that, which is gonna be pretty annoying. Ouch. Also, watch out for this big dude because it can do quite a huge damage to you, so yeah. Also, be sure to avoid the spiky trap too. Okay, what should I go for next? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this one is good. Next one. Pretty unnecessary. Well, this one is pretty good.
Darkness.
Okay, that should be good. So let's head to 2 more rooms left. If we don't go to any other sideways, that is. Also, watch out for the time globe right there too. Of course, if you see the hourglass, get rid of it first, of course. Watch out for the time freeze bubble too. Ouch. That hurt. Okay, got it. Anything that I missed? Hopefully not. 1 more room next before we defeat Chronos. So yeah, we can talk a little bit of about Chronos. So Chronos in this one is pretty. I would say they changed a little bit of lore of Chronos in this game. I would say. So Chronos is a titan that kind of like dethroned Uranos, which is a god of sky. God of sky.
It's Rocky.
So yeah. Let me try to like readjust the word properly. So Chronos is a son of Uranos and Gaia, and then he dethroned Uranos. So while he kind of like kills Uranos, he also cutting off his wee and then threw it into the sea, and then it's created kind of like a sea foam. So Uranos wee that thrown into the sea kind of like create a sea foam, and then among those sea foam, there's Aphrodite. So Aphrodite actually born from the sea foam that created by Uranos wee that got cut off by Chronos. And then Chronos, it's actually Chronos, not Chronos actually. Chronos is a titan that rules the kind of like the Olympus, rule the world next to next. But then he got cursed. He got cursed by Uranos that he gonna get killed by his own children, the same as Chronos did to Uranos. So yeah, when his wife, which I can't remember the damn name, gave birth to all like these Olympian, which include Hera, Hades, Poseidon, Hestia. Who else? Demeter? Yeah. They all got devoured by Chronos. And for the 6th time, the mother is like having so done with it. So she kind of like swapped the baby with a rock instead. So Chronos just swallowed the rock. And the baby was grown up to be Zeus. So Zeus has grown up, and then he come back. When he grown up, he come back to took the revenge on Chronos. And then he actually defeated Chronos. So he forced Chronos to, you know, what's it called? De-swallow? What's the word? De-swallow. Kind of like puke out? No, not puke out. Was actually kind of like puke out all of his siblings, which is like Hera, Hestia, Hades, Poseidon, Demeter. Back out. So yeah, and then the Age of Titan kind of like gone, and then it's become the Age of Olympus. That's pretty much of the lore right there. Okay, we got Poseidon right here. And yeah, if I mess up a little bit on that, I do apologize. Because I'm not sure if I got that right. Okay, so let's take a salute for luck with Karen first. And let's go into the House of Hades. To fight Chronos!
Returned again, I see. You cannot be in two places at once. Whilst you vainly lash out, Olympus burns.
Yeah. So, yeah. When the gods actually defeat Chronos, they just like this lore, they actually like tear him into shreds and kind of like scatter him into the Thara, of course. So just like that. So it's kind of accurate how they design Chronos to be kind of like, you know, having some kind of like connecting pieces, like he just repaired himself from being torn to shreds, you know? Okay. Okay. We're gonna dodge that. Then whoop! So I actually totally missed the dodge. Okay. So he's gonna do a little bit of dodge right here. 3 sequence dodge. Okay, for this one, just gonna stay behind him. Okay. Since I already know some techniques, you know. Main technique to fight all the boss in Hades is actually like majority of the technique that is the most effective is to stay behind the boss. If you can. If you can, try your best to stay behind the boss because that will be like the safest strategy that you can do when fighting like all the boss. Majority of the time. Just so you know. Okay, for this time we kind of like cannot dodge that pretty much, so we're just gonna dodge when he, you know, blasts that out. Okay. And we're gonna dodge that. Okay. He's gonna do the time bubble, so we dodge that out so we don't get freeze and try your best to dodge that thing, which I mess up. Okay, here comes phase 2. Phase 2, he's gonna do a little bit of summoning circle right there. So try to stand on that because if you don't, you're gonna get nuked and you're gonna completely instantly like got killed, basically. Okay, so try dodge that, which I fail again. Great. Okay, he's gonna do the short yoink thingy. Okay, here comes the clock arm right there. He's gonna do the yoink again. Of course, the yoinking swing. Okay, he's gonna do this one, so stand there, of course, or else you don't get nuked by Chronos. Okay, he's gonna do the time bubble again, so try not to stand in time bubble and dodge that, of course. Dodge that. Okay, for this one, he actually slow us down, and yeah, we cannot do that much of a stuff. Okay, for this one, try to get rid of all the sand. I totally forgot about it. The hourglass, yeah, because the hourglass gonna heal Chronos. So yeah, be careful about that. Also stand in that. He's gonna do the yoink again, of course. So dodge that, yoink. Watch out for the arm clock. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna do the swing attack, so I'm gonna do a little bit of swing here. Okay, let's go stand, of course. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to dodge that so you don't get hurt. And let's go here real quick. Safer. Okay. Pretty good. We can just bust through it. And we are done.
This victory of yours shall be short-lived.
I'm not sure about that.
May time flow freely forth.
And here we go.
Cannot please.
And we complete our run like so. Our first run of the day complete. With me doing a lot of yapping, of course. But yeah, here we go. So this time is 22 minutes because I do a lot of yapping this time. We do 57,659 attack damage. Pretty good. And we did not suffer a lot of damage, which is pretty good too. So yeah. Not bad of a run. At least I can clear another aspect in the quest already. So only 2 more weapon aspect that I need to do in order to complete the Bearing Dark quest.
The princes of the dead and all the gods above the surface and below, they set aside their differences and lived from there on out contentedly.
Yeah, so we still haven't completed the achievement. We still haven't cleared the achievement, but we are nearly there. We are nearly there now, so only 2 more of the aspect run, and then we will be able to complete the achievement, which is the Bearing Dark gift. So we only clear this side now. The only 2 things that we have to do is to use the aspect of Moses and aspect of Pan.
You were out a while. Want anyone around here tormented for a little while? Just give me the sick.
Okay.
See you, Dora.
So, I think for this round, I actually gonna try do the Arcana of Age while also do the Aspect of Pan for this round. And we'll see how it goes actually. Oh! Artemis is here. So we're gonna do a little bit of break while I do hydrate.
Apollo gets to do the singing on Olympus. I get to do it here.
Of course. So I'm gonna do a little bit of breaks and I'm gonna let you guys hear the Moonlight Guide song while I do a little bit of hydration for a sec.
Unseen, hidden in the wild wood, sheltered by the dark, the silver sisters wait. The moon marks her passage silently, watching with the eye of night above us all.
Okay, we're good? Or you guys wanna continue hearing it? We're good?
Keeper of the night, moonlight guide us home tonight in shadow.
We're good, okay. So yeah, since we're good, let's go ahead and continue our run. Oh, what do we have here?
This worked for Icarus last time.
Oh, so if we wanna romance Icarus again, we're gonna craft this, eh? Got it. Got it. Let's go to the underworld again. Yeah. So I think we're gonna try the Arcana of Ages challenge too with Aspect of Pan, and we'll see how it goes. I guess we'll do that for this time. Oh, we can buy Estus too. Wait, that's pretty good. Okay.
Well, well.
Hi,
I'm sure you would've given
Nemesis.
up by now.
Okay. Oh, this is not here. I didn't see if he at the taverna or not. So I already set up the deck, and I think I'm gonna go with this build in order to clear the Arcana of Age quest. Not sure if this will be the most efficient build to do so or not. but we'll see. So I'm gonna use Wayward Son, Persistent, and Dead Defiance, and that in order to activate the Judgment and the Queen. Because if we activate any more card, these two will not work. So we can only do 3 card maximum in order to activate these two. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this build. And of course, I'm gonna go with my trusty weapons of choice, which is Sister Blades. And I'm not sure what this Advega Pan do. Your special 6-fold in your cast. 5 more shot if you channel longer. Let's see. Oh! Okay! Interesting. Huh, okay.
You found your way here from the fields. For always believing in us.
So yeah, I actually never properly used Aspect of Pan before, so I have no idea about that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for Ares build this time, actually. And of course, as per usual, I'm gonna use Raki. And we're gonna also do this challenge too. The Arcana of Age achievement, so we can get the achievement, another achievement out of the way. Okay. Let's go. Let's try that. Goes well with Ares or Hestia, I guess. Okay. Let's try that, shall we? Attacks, of course. Okay. Now let's see how it's gonna go with not much of a Arcana on the list. Oh. Okay. Not bad for now. Oh. For now, not bad. Okay. Yeah, still pretty good, you know. Erebus is still an easy region, especially since we don't have Vast of Rival here today, so... we don't have Spear unlocked, so it's pretty good today. Okay. Still good, still nice. Okie doke, that's pretty cool. Okay.
Steady now.
Yeah, pretty chill right now. Which is good. Good thing. Okay, so let's do that, of course, and then I'm gonna place the cast right here. Yeah, so, oh yeah, Demeter cast would be OP with this one. Yeah, Demeter cast would be OP with this one.
Unassuming little things, aren't they? Not unlike you, for they too hold power far beyond that suggested by their form.
Moly! If you guys remember in the Odyssey, Moly is actually a plant that Hermes gave Odysseus to help him, you know, not getting cursed by Circe, if you remember. Yeah, so Moly is the only plant that help Odysseus resist the Circe spell. Pretty cool to see it here. Oh! Not the one I want, but I'm fine. Yeah, still is a distant wait. Let me read that later. Okay, get rid of that, which is pretty good right there. Okay. Nice. Okay, since it's a distant attack, yeah. I don't want to go to mini boss. Goes well with Ares or Hestia. Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go for Palm. Okay. Now, Arachne. We already know a little bit of Arachne lore in the Hades game. You know, they did mention a little bit about it.
I wanted you to have this. The ambrosia of the gods. You have our talent, and you even have our pride. I figure, what's one more of our greatest gifts?
Ambrosia. You'll soon spoil me like this, you big silly. What am I going to do with so much? I'll be sipping away forever.
So Arachne, if you guys know about like scientific terms of the spider is in the classification of the arachnids. So it's actually the word that based from the word Arachne. So yeah, the mythology about Arachne is that she is actually quite a talent weaver. She can weave so beautifully, and one day she actually challenged Athena to do a weaving contest with her. And what she weaved was actually the depiction of Zeus abducting women such as Europa. And that actually angers Athena, so that's why Athena cursed her to become a spider that get to weave all the threads forever. Like so.
Forever's a long time, and ideally this is for sharing anyhow. Perhaps for the eventual grand opening of your shop.
Now there's an idea. Well then, I ought to store this safe and sound and know just the way. Wrapped in the finest silk.
Okay.
The other night, I saw you having conversation with the old boatman who's been showing up more frequently of late. How's he doing anyway?
Pretty good.
Lord Charon takes just about everything in stride. But until he's back to ferrying the dead to their final resting places, I don't think he'll be entirely himself.
I remember when I stowed away on his little boat. He somehow spotted me amongst his cargo. Oh, I thought I was a goner. But he just kept on. Even stopped for me in Erebus.
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna do that one.
Absolutely stunning.
It's
Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go for Hephaestus. And the law for Hephaestus is that he is actually Hera's child. So he is Hera's child with Zeus. But unfortunately, he actually ended up with disability, and some of them describe that he actually born pretty ugly to the point that Hera actually despised him, and he got thrown off Mount Olympus actually.
She's been notified the next supply of arrows is already on its way. Chew through those things right quick, but damn if it ain't economical. She must be averaging a kill and a half per shot.
So yeah, he actually quite despised his mother because, Hera actually thrown him, off the Mount Olympus, and he actually still survived. But yeah, he hold pretty, bad grudges on Hera. And yeah, he actually possessed, quite a talent of smithing all the weapons and things like that.
You again.
Oh, hi, Nem.
What say we make a little deal if you've got the coin?
So when he actually grew up, he actually made a golden throne to give it to Hera, but it's actually a trap where when Hera sit on that throne, it's actually have a chain that trap Hera to sitting there forever. And the only condition that Hephaestus gave is that in order to release Hera is that he kind of if I remember, he kind of wanna marry Aphrodite of some sort, if I remember. Yeah. And that's kind of laps with Aphrodite love story. So I'm gonna
think so.
Decline that because dang it! Nemesis, you steal my cat! God dang it. So yeah, it's kind of collide with Aphrodite love story because, Aphrodite actually married to Hephaestus first, but she already in love with Ares, so they having an affair behind Hephaestus' back. And he actually is the god that is very unloved by the other Olympians. Because when Hephaestus actually devised a plan to catch Aphrodite and Ares' affair in the act, when he actually successfully catching the affair with Ares and Aphrodite, the other gods just goes yeah, the other gods, they kind of just go Hephaestus, you kind of deserve this because Aphrodite cannot stand with ugly ass you, so she kind of deserve to be with Ares in a sense. So he's pretty sad. It's kind of sad, I feel sorry for him, But he is very, very skillful, Hephaestus, you could say he is a god of engineering. You could say that. You know, he is very good at smithing. He also make like a lot of like weapons and armor for gods and heroes. You know, one of the well-known creation of Hephaestus is the armor of Achilles. So it's a new armor set for Achilles after Patroclus get killed by Prince Hector, while Patroclus is of course wearing Achilles armor. So when Patroclus got killed, the old armor of Achilles went to Prince Hector. So yeah, it was in the possession of Prince Hector. So when Achilles was in a rage and he want to go back to fight in the Trojan War, Hephaestus did make him a new set of armor. Yes. And after Achilles was dead, there is actually a fight in order who will get the armor of Achilles. So two of the candidates are Great Ajax and Odysseus, which in the end, Odysseus got the possession of this armor of Achilles, which actually Great Ajax got mad and he got cursed by Hera to go ballistic and kill the sheep. So when he regained his senses, he feels so embarrassed and shameful that he actually committed suicide. So yeah, Great Ajax committed suicide from a shame, which is pretty, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shutter step, why not? Wow. Yeah, wow. Okay, final slice. Of course, I love final slice. Okay, Hecate time again.
Not even a scratch.
Very, very tragic story, I know.
Never letting down your guard.
Okay. And of course, I'm gonna yoink that in. And then, woo. Okay. Still pretty okay. Not that bad, even though I lose the armor a little bit. But still pretty good. Luna Ray! Okay, we did it. Yoinkin! Okay. Okay. Dodge that. Pretty good, not that bad. And then trying to dash through that. Of course. Whoop! Dang it. I messed up. Okay. Ouch. I messed up. Okay. Whoop. Oh, dang it. Still messed up. Yoink. Okay. Okay, got it. And still messed up a little bit. Well, shit. Okay. Got that one. Got that one. Run around. Like so. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Then. Woo! Not good, not good, not good, not good for now. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. And then, perfect. Okay.
I prevailed.
Oh! We got a new Arcana! Wait! Wait. How can I check that? Okay, we got the Huntress. We got the Furies. We got the Unseen. What else? We got Divinity. We got Knight as extra card. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go for Hestia next. Okay, and then I'm just gonna continue.
Going down.
Like so. To Oceanus again. of course. So a little bit about Hestia. She is, even though she is the eldest of the Olympians, she did not have that much of a mythology involving her because she is quite like, you know, a peacekeeper, like a peacemaker. No, not peacemaker, a peacekeeper. You know, she don't want to get into the drama that much, but she is actually the goddess that is everywhere.
But you, still just a kindling. Though we'll make an inferno of you yet.
Yeah. So Hestia, she is actually a goddess that is everywhere. She is actually the goddess that closest to us because she is the goddess of Heart. And Heart is actually basically the what's it called? The fire. Yeah, so the fire that was in the center of the house. And so yeah, she is basically the goddess that protects the household. And protects the family and stuff like that. Even though she is doesn't have that much of a role in the mythology, but she is very highly respected. She is also a peacekeeper. Like when Dionysus, some of the mythology said that when Dionysus was born and actually come into power, she is actually the one who gave up the 12 Olympian seed and gave it to Dionysus actually. So it's pretty cool. Let's go for a special right here. Like so. I'm still gonna not gonna risk my ass going to chaos. Okay.
Water spouts activated.
Okay, like so. Okay, Narcissus. So as I said before, Narcissus mythology actually involves with Echo mythology.
Hey, wait, you're kind of like a friend of mine by now, aren't you? Unless you're playing the long game. Make me let my guard down, then going for the kill. The ultimate suitor.
I understand your need to remain guarded when so many have attempted to win your affections, even though you've made quite clear that you're not interested. But that's not me.
Can't be too careful these days. So, like, no sudden movements or anything, okay? If you're not here for me, it must be for one of these.
Yeah. So Narcissus is actually, he kind of like deem himself as like the most beautiful, the most handsome person ever, to the point that he kind of like pisses off like a lot of people, including the goddess. So, and he kind of like, you know, defying the god a little bit, challenged the god a little bit, saying that he's like the most beautiful person in the world and things like that. So it's kind of like pisses off the goddess. So he got cursed to fell in love with himself. So when he looked in the reflection of the water and he see himself, he end up fell in love with himself. That's why we have the word Narcissus. Yeah, the word Narcissus, which come from Narcissus. And when he actually died, there was a flower that bloomed called Narcissus flower that bloomed near the water bank. So, yeah, that is actually the lore of the flower, the Narcissus flower too.
I'll use this well.
Okay, there's a mini boss right here. Oh, not the vermin again!
Oh no.
Not you again! Chip. Okay. Okay. And then stay alert with the vermin, of course. Oh, that was close. Okay. Got it. It's possible to get all the Arcana in one run if you combo with Cersei Keepsake. Really? Oh yeah, Cersei Keepsake. I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's go with this one.
Stronger.
Centaur Heart. Oh.
I know what you are attempting to achieve.
Oh, here comes the Asphodel.
Bask now in the intolerable heat of Asphodel.
So I actually talk a little bit about Asphodel in the Nerd Under the Sea now, but it's in Thai language, so I'm gonna talk about it a little bit again in English, so you guys kind of like know a little bit of lore about Asphodel. So Asphodel is actually another location in the underworld, and it's actually described to be a field of flower. Actually, the flower is actually called Asphodel. But in terms of like Hades game lore, it says that it's kind of like overflow. The volcano in the underworld erupted and flooded all the fields of Asphodel. So all the flower in the Asphodel was gone and covered in lava instead. So yeah, that is a little bit of the lore of Asphodel in this game. Okay, got it.
You wish your nightmares to become reality?
Okay.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Okay. Oops. Messed up a little bit right there. Okay. Let me put that there. About this here too, and that one too. And then... Okay. Perfect.
Fall to pieces.
Here we go. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, who else? Like so. So I'm just gonna get rid of the annoying ones first, of course. Where is it? Okay, right here. Got it. Hey, I think I'm gonna go with Charon.
It's Charon.
Ooh, what do we have here? Okay. Okay, Demeter. Not really what I want.
Show's about to start.
Okay, time for Skilla again. Here we go.
Excuse me? You should hear some of our classic numbers. Oh, but first, our latest hit.
Which one? The Witching Eye? Oh no! Coral Crown. The first ever song that we're gonna hear in this game, by the way. Come on, sailors, hear my music echoing through sea and gulf. Bring your wind to my harbor. Join the teeming wrecks below. Down, down, king of bones with the coral crown. So Jetty's done. Oh, okay, feature artist Jetty. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And witches cannot save me. Curses are my endless muse. Roxy done. Hear me, friends or pauper. It shall be their final blues. Down, down, you are bones with the coral crown. Drown, save your breath and you're gonna drown. Hell yeah. Love this song too. Even though it's low-key hard to sing, not gonna lie. Okay, another card unlocked. Another card set unlocked. What do we got? So let me change the boon first, actually. Let's go for Apollo,
Sunshine.
actually. You know what?
Can't right now.
Oh, forgot the fountain. So let's see what the cards we got. We got the Sorceress. We got the Moon. Okay. Not that useful, to be honest. We got the Messenger. We got the Centaur. Okay. And then we got the Swift Runner. Got it. Pretty useful, I'm gonna say that. Okay, next, Fields of Morning. Oh, my shoulder kind of hurt, not gonna lie right now. Okay. There we go. And here we go. Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia. Ouch. Okay, got it. Yes, I've been broken hearted. Lose the day we parted. Mama, never let you go. Mamma mia.
Flourish.
Okay. Ouch. Oh, come on. The shield broke. Okay, whatever.
Smackers.
Whatever. I'm still fine with it. Smackers. Okay, some of these, and then... Okay. Nope, don't touch me. Okay, Apollo!
I always wished to see the House of Hades. Though your father and mother have a royal guard, I may have sent to their realm prematurely. It'd make things rather awkward if we ran into each other there.
So as you guys can see about me mentioning about between Helios and Apollo. So Apollo is actually more of like a god of light, of the sunlight actually. While the god of sun himself is actually the god of sun is actually Helios. Just so you know. Because the one who actually ride the chariot, like the sun chariot, is actually Helios. Which, I'm gonna say this again, Christopher Nolan, the Odyssey movie, he got it wrong. The sun, you know, the cattle that they land on the island of Drenacia, where they found a lot of cows. These cattle, they are actually Helios' cow, not Apollo. Yeah, so in the Odyssey, they say Apollo's cow. And I'm just like, what the frick? Christopher Nolan is actually Helios, not Apollo. Like, what the frick? It's Helios' cow, you dumbass. Like, how dare you say you are a language kid? Like, you are like faculty of arts and language kid when you messed up the damn thing. Like, oh my god, shame on ye. Shame on ye, Christopher Nolan. Okay, so we got the Lamia here. Oh. Okay, so let me just get rid of you. Okay, so only one left here, so I'm just gonna get rid of you as fast as I can, of course. Like that.
Venomous fiends.
Perfect. Where is the boom? Here we go.
In the name of Hades.
I think he intend to do it that way because the music score for this scene is also Apollo Island. But it's actually Helios! Dumbass! No! No! You can't make up excuse that you make the song name Apollo's Island. When there's a literal book, the lore, like right in your face, and then like you said, Apollo's cow. Bitch is Helios. Like Trinacia is literally translated to Island of the Sun. The real sun god is Helios, not Apollo. Like, okay, I know that some of the viewers are dumb to know that who the fuck is Helios, but like, at least the accuracy, like this tiny accuracy, like dumbass, like, come on. Come on, like why the heck you say Apollo's cow when it's actually Helios' cow? Like, come on. Okay, I know some people are dumb, but like, bro, don't make them even more dumb. Come on. Nolan, you can do better with this. Like, it's only like minor detail, but it's so crucial. You got the gods wrong.
Don't give in.
Hmm.
Don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give in. I'm still amazed you spoke to me last time, Echo. In words of your own choosing, I mean. It was wonderful to hear from you, however briefly. Perhaps we have the makings of a cure.
The makings of a cure, of a cure, of a cure.
Yeah, so like, you know, even if he intend to change from Helios to Apollo, that is even worse that he intend to change that, because like, the fuck you mean you change it to Apollo? That is even worse, you know. So I don't like it in either way. Okay. Not gonna lie.
Show me the way.
Okay, another Lamia again. Oh, there's a lot of these guys right here, so I'm just gonna... Oh no. Get rid of that, and I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Perfect. Oh, let's go get the hammer first, actually.
They won't like this.
Okay. Hate this one. Hate this one. Hate this one. Oh, nope. Don't you dare. Okay, got it. Let's see. Let's do melting sickle, actually. Okay, so the rest is this way. And Celine Boone right here.
Smackers.
Here we go. Like so. We got some werewolves here. Okay. Got that.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Nick spoke highly of your brother to me, little star. I too am distant from my brother, Helios, the sun. Sometimes I slow my steeds to catch a glimpse of him as he engulfs the surface. I do not think we would have much to talk about.
See? See? Helios! Helios the sun! See? Even the damn game got it accurately correct. Say.
Please make your choice.
Okay, totally flip.
Could get going now.
Okay, so let's... Oh, not this way. Okay, what do we have here?
What's in the well this time?
I'm actually gonna go for magic this round.
Thanks, little one. You'll soon feel better, Cerberus, I swear.
Okay. I'm just gonna focus on fighting Cerberus now, for now. Whoopsie, okay. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, just gonna smack him for now. Okay. Okay. Mommy. Oh no, the werewolf. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. And then I'm gonna do total eclipse right here. Perfect. Okay. And oh, messed up right there. Still good, still good. Total eclipse again. Oh, messed up. Okay. Oh, he doing smacky smacky. Okay, okay. Like so. Smacky, smacky, smackies. Okay. Just gonna get rid of him. Like so.
For this most brutal and ferocious beast, all that preceded merely was a treat.
I actually think he did that to think he did that to piss some historians off though. Like he let go some of the physics law in Interstellar or make the movie so confused in Tenet. Marketing purpose, I guess. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he think that the viewers are too dumb. I think Nolan think that. Yeah. I think Nolan think that his viewers are too dumb. Which is low-key, might be true, might be not. Depends. But yeah. But the movie is all-time high this year right now. If that's a marketing purpose, I think there's kind of work. I think, to be honest, it's the Helios bullshit thing is not even like the main discussion that makes like the movie itself really good. It's all about the accuracy. Like the other accuraciness that they spark kind of like a discussion where some people don't like it that he cut some of the parts out, or he kind of like depicts some of the character pretty poorly. That is the main like debate of like the movie itself. I think that is like the main point. The Helios thing is so tiny, to be honest. Yeah. The other thing that sparked like, discussion about like the movie or the Odyssey itself is more like about like how he portrays some of the character poorly. That's all I think I'm gonna say. But nonetheless, it's pretty good movie. I'm gonna say that. It's actually a pretty good movie. Not my all-time favorite yet. Of course. Oh, we got the origination.
Onward.
We got the origination card. That is good. That one is good. Okay, so I'm gonna do the knuckle bones again, actually. Yeah, nonetheless,
right.
I actually do recommend you guys to go watch The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan, because nonetheless of all the things that I'm gonna nitpick on it, it's actually a pretty good movie. It's worth your 3 hours to go watch it, you know. Like a lot of like visual aspect of it is done pretty good, even though in terms of like location and costume design and the materials, like all the stuff design are not historically accurate and it's pretty ugly. I'm gonna say that, but I can look past through that and I'm gonna still say it's a pretty good movie. Yeah, nonetheless.
Unseen.
That's why I give it a 9 out of 10, you know, because even though I hate like a lot of stuff, I can still give it a 9 out of 10. Because at the end of the day, it's just nitpicking, you know. It's just the nitpicking, nonetheless, at the end of the day. Because, you know what? It's actually a really good movie for this year. Okay, Hades!
Rocky, use that beak.
Oh, Cerberus is on here. Now we can see the Bodhi face in this game clearly now. Oh, Bodhi got the beard. In the first game, Bodhi did not have any moss or hair at all. In this game, Bodhi got some like moss hair, moss eyebrow, and moss beard right there. And Sisyphus is nowhere to be seen.
We've been so busy lately, daughter, that we've hardly had much time to see you here.
That's all right, Mother. No need for the both of you to go out of your way. It can be just a quick hello from time to time.
That may be a while as we get our business sorted out. But let's please stay in touch as time permits.
Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna go for life paths, actually. Okay.
Thank you, too.
Next. Oh, this room again. I hate this room. I'm gonna say it all the time. I hate this room. Out, out, out. Okay. Got it.
My father's realm.
Oops. Okay, next. Okay, the coin bag. Ooh, a lot of coin bag, actually. Ooh! Okay. Okay. Try not to get shoot down by the coin bag. Like so. And also here. Like that.
Got it.
Got it.
Look upon me.
Okay.
There.
Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna go for a family dispute a little bit. Okay. Let me read the chat a little bit. How much time do you think Hades 1 and Hades 2 far apart? I think it's pretty far apart. I'm gonna say that. Like, judging from the timeline and the lore-wise that we experience in this game, I'm gonna say it's pretty far apart, considering, like, you know, Zagreus, like, literally grew up. If you remember, like, the flashback scene where Hades gave the baby Melinoe to Hecate, Zagreus is already grown up, you know? Zagreus is already grown up pretty tall already, so I would say it took a pretty while, like a long time, before Melinoe was actually born. Like, Zagreus is pretty tall already. And then Melinoe already grew up to be like, I would say, like, young adult. No, not like nearly adult, I would say. Well, I would say adult, just adult. So it's gonna be pretty a while in terms of timeline wise, I would say. Yeah. Personally, I think up to 100 plus. I think that too. Because like, you know, if you guys remember correctly, Persephone and Hades actually cursed to won't be able to bear a child at all. So in order to have Millennium, they actually gonna try pretty hard. I'm gonna say that. Let's go slow cooker.
So what if Hestia is technically my elder? She hardly gives Olympus her attention.
Hey, do you know that Hestia born first, right? So yeah, judging based from the mythology of the you know, the birth of all the Olympians, Hestia is actually the one who born first among like all the Olympian siblings. So yeah, just so you know. And then the first one who got swallowed by Chronos too. Let's see. Nope. To be honest, none of it is useful for me. Okay. I think that should be good. Okay. That. Okay. Perfect. Of course, gonna get rid of the hourglass first. Definitely. Okay. These guys are in the cast stuff, so. Okay. Got it. Aspect of Pan is actually pretty good. You know what? Okay. Oh yeah, get rid of the hourglass. The hourglass. Okay. Got that. Oh, this room again. Okay. Watch out for the balls. Okay, got it. Perfect.
And now for the Titan. Chip away, Rocky.
Yeah, chip away, Rocky.
Why, thank you.
Okay, time for Charon shopping.
This is it.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, Hephaestus.
This message.
We can go for heavy metal then, and then the palm.
This one.
Flame flourish. Yeah. Okay, that should be good. And let's go down to fight Chronos.
Refreshing.
Looking for someone?
There we go.
You are methodical, I grant you that. But I shall have to take from you much more.
Okay. So of course I'm gonna get rid of these, like, you know, little kikis first. I don't know what they are called. I call them kikis. Okay. They are not that annoying. Okay. Just like so. Okay. Okay. Watch out for the attack too. Oh. Okay. Dodge out. Of course. Okay, gonna place that down. I'm gonna do... Yep. Okay. Okay. The coin back! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay. Watch out for the spin attack too. Go behind Chronos, of course, as per usual. And then place the cast down. And then do that. Watch out for the dodge. Then yoink. First phase done. Hello, yeah. Mr. Thara, good day. Good day to you too. Good day to you too. How are you, yeah? Hope you're doing well. How are you? Happy Mother's Day. Did you enjoy your holiday, yeah? Hope you enjoy your holiday. Oh yeah, for this move, you're gonna go around here. Because he can do a nuke attack on you too with this move. So yeah, be careful with that one. Of course. And of course, get rid of the hourglass as per usual. Watch out for his lock arm too. Oh. Dang it. Okay, totally flip. Ouch. Okay, perfect. Perfect move from me. And hell yeah!
You cannot stop me.
Woo!
Merely slow me down a bit.
Not of any medical condition to addict to Baldur's Gate 3. I am good. I ate a lot today. Spicy fish, seafood, and potatoes. Ooh.
Sorry there, old boy.
That's good to hear that you are doing well, yeah. And you also enjoy your holiday, right? Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Also, don't forget to rest a lot, because tomorrow you have to go back to school. So yeah, don't forget to rest a lot, okay? And we are done! And also, we complete our achievement, which is, what is its name? What's the name again? The Arcana of Ages. Yes! So we complete the Arcana of Ages now! And also, we complete the Aspect of Pan too. So, our only achievement that we have to do is to beat either Chronos or Typhon with Aspect of Momus. And then we will be 100%ing the game. Yes, but for today, I'm gonna pause it right here, actually. I'm gonna pause it right here for the day.
Properly done.
Because it's nearly time for me to go rest now.
A satisfactory
Unfortunately.
result that time, wouldn't you say?
Took you long. Feel free to stay in your own tent as long as you like.
Yeah, of course, Thara. So yeah, we complete the Arcana of Ages challenge now. So only things that we have to do is completing the Bearing Dark Gift with me using Aspect of Momus to either defeat Typhon or Chronos. So yeah, and then we will complete and then we will 100% the game as per Steam achievement goes.
See Nemi around? Tell her I really wanted to talk to her, okay?
Even though there are still a lot of stuff that we can do in this game.
You sure you won't come with me to the taverna anymore? Here's some ambrosia for you either way. You'll know from its flavor that my intentions are true.
Yeah, well, not if I never try it. What if I just smash the bottle on the ground right here? What would you say to that?
Oh.
I'd probably just offer you another. You get on my nerves all the time. Nemesis herself would say it's only fair that I occasionally get on yours.
Okay, one more mythology yapping. So, for the law of Ares is actually the one who is the cause of Trojan War, if you would say so. So, the lore goes like this. So, there is a wedding going on, and all the gods are invited. So, actually, some texts even say that this wedding is the wedding of the father and mother of Achilles, actually, this wedding. And all the gods are invited to this wedding. However, the only goddess that wasn't invited to this wedding was Ares, which is the goddess of strife, because, of course, we don't want anybody to crash the wedding, of course. But because she wasn't invited, she got pissed, and she just say she woke up and chose violence, so she sneaked into the wedding, and then she dropped a golden apple that written saying to the fairest. So, of course, it's turned into a chaos, and the three candidates, it's left with three candidates that trying to claim this golden apple, which are Aphrodite, Athena, and Hera. So they kind of argue to who would get the golden apple or who is the fairest, you know. So Zeus don't want to deal with this bullshit, so he just like, you know, passed the ball to Prince Paris. He just kind of like passed the ball to Prince Paris of Troy. So Prince Paris of Troy, at that time he is still a shepherd. So the three of the goddess just go down and ask the Paris to choose who is the fairest of them all, you know. And each of the goddess actually bribed him with something. So Hera said that she gonna give him the power, you know, she gonna make him the king of all kings. And for Athena, she of course gonna give him the wits, you know, the strategy, the cleverness and things like that, the strategy of warfare. And Aphrodite, she offered to give Paris the most beautiful woman in the world, which is Helen of Sparta. And yes, being a man, young man, Prince Paris it is, he chooses Aphrodite. And of course, Aphrodite have to fulfill her promise, so she kind of like helps him to Sparta. And she also assists Prince Paris to abduct Helen of Sparta back to Troy, which sparked the Trojan War. Which is the Iliad, of course. Like so.
Occasionally? Babe, you've been on my nerves for basically the whole time I've been back. I'm not falling for your tricks.
And yeah, so the whole facade started from Eris, who woke up to and choose violence.
What tricks?
Okay.
Don't mind me, everyone.
So let me grab this, and I can give this potion to Icarus, so I can romance him once more. And Icarus is here. Okay. So let's see, can I do... Nope, not yet. But we can do the nightmare to, you know, upgrade. We can use nightmare to upgrade the weapons, because some of the weapons still require me to do some upgrade. Okay, let's give him... Oh. We can't. Okay. So let's talk first.
We mortals go through life searching for that one other soul with whom we want to spend the rest of our nights. A love that lasts forever, but we're really talking maybe 30, 40 years. Must be so different for the gods.
To want for all of someone's love, it seems so selfish. Nemesis would surely disapprove. My understanding is we all have varying capacity for different types of love. In fact, I think I've quite a bit for you now, Icarus.
You've quite a bit... Wait, you mean love? For me? And even though there must be others whom you fancy around here, in that primary type of love sort of way. But what if I have all this love for you and no one else?
You know what? I also love these two dynamics. You know, they are like best friend to lovers trope, you know. And it's pretty cute, you know, it's a pretty cute like romance, you know, with Icarus and Melinoe. I'm gonna say that, it's pretty cute. Also, there's a ship name. Ship name for these two are Wax Witch. Pretty cute.
And I am very fortunate. Though also, I think you must have much more to give. And you've eternity to find all those who deserve it. I alone shall have to do for now.
You're more than enough for me, Melly.
Aww. Can I give him? Nope. Okay, and a little bit of lore with Icarus. So basically, he is the son of Daedalus, which is a very, very skilled blacksmith also. And Daedalus is actually the one who designed the labyrinth to trap the Minotaurs, and you know, he low-key pisses off the king of Crete. So he and Icarus also got trapped in the tower. Some say in the middle, which is a tower in the middle of the labyrinth. Some say it's a tower near the labyrinth or anything like that. But anyway, Daedalus and Icarus got imprisoned in a tower by the king of Cretan, because some said that some of the lore say that Daedalus actually assists Pasiphae to having an affair with Cretan Bull, which gave birth to the Minotaur. So he got punished for that. And Daedalus, as a genius he is, a genius craftsmith he actually created a wings from the bird feathers and attach and thread all the feathers with wax. Yeah. So it's not the wings that entirely made from wax, but it's actually the wax that connected all the feathers, all the bird's feathers. And it's actually worked. So they attach themselves with this wax feather wing and then they fly out. So before they fly to escape at night, Daedalus actually did instructed Icarus that he should not fly too high nor too low, or else the mag's gonna melt under the sun, and if he flies too low, it's gonna get wet in the sea, and so he gonna drop dead in the sea, of course. And yeah, as a young man he is, Icarus actually got too excited and he fly too close, too high. So the sun actually melted all the wax that holds the feathers, the wing together. And so the wax melted and Icarus fall to his doom into the sea and he drowned to death. So that is Icarus lore right there.
There's no way she would. Oh, hey, you found us after all.
Okay.
Moonlight guide you, good shade.
So yeah, that will be it for today. So next time we're gonna continue to we're gonna finish off 100% our game. Yeah. So next time, it's gonna be next time that we are officially gonna 100% the game with using aspect of moments as the last thing that we have to do. But yeah, that will be it for now because I need to go to rest for now. It's time for me to go to rest now. So yeah, let's quit the game and go back to the chatting screen. And that's pretty much it of the Greek mythology yapping by me too. Well, it's really not that decent Greek mythology's fun facts feeling thingy because, you know, today is not Nerd Under the Sea, you know, and I do not have any damn script. Every fun fact that I said today are based from what I remember in my head, all of them. So yeah, if anything I said was wrong, feel free to correct me. Yeah, and I do apologize if I say anything like any of these Greek mythology facts wrong. Feel free to educate me. Yeah, I would love to say the correct thing, you know. Long session storytelling. I mean, you're really good at this. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that will be it for today, y'all. That will be it for today. I will see you guys again tomorrow, of course. So tomorrow we have stream, which is Dave the Diver DLC. Of course, we're gonna continue our exploration. So we have tomorrow we're gonna deal with the snapping turtle quest and of course we're gonna explore the temple too. So stay tuned for tomorrow, which is Dave the Diver DLC. And of course, I'm gonna stream at the same time, which is at 8 p.m. UTC +7. That will be 6 a.m. PST and 9 a.m. EST. But for now, if you guys enjoy, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't do it yet, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any kind of update on this channel. Of course, follow my social media for a little bit of more information and more the latest update. And a little bit of me yapping, of course. Also, if you guys wanna join our community of Jellyzilla, that is my fan name, of course, feel free to join our Jellyzilla Discord community server. The link is already in the pinned comment in our chat box and also under the description box down below. And all Thai folks, the merchandise rerun sale is still going on in friendly websites, so feel free to grab them. They are limited stuff, so be sure to grab them before it's run out. And yeah, that will be it for today, guys. I'm gonna rest now. So wherever you guys are in the world right now, I hope you guys either have a great day or a good night. For me, it's the nighttime, so it's a good night. And I will see you guys again on the next stream. And lastly, may moonlight guide you all. Bye-bye! Good night, guys! Mwah, 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 mwah! Good night, guys!